If you're anything like me, you learned how to live life by looking sideways. From a young age, we become students of the peripheral. We watch the people around us to see where the lines of life are supposed to be drawn. We take notes on how they speak, how they act, how they live, even how they pray, assuming that if we could replicate their example somehow, we could figure out how to do life right. And we believe what they believe, we do what they do, and we end up smoothing out the jagged edges of our own personalities, of our own passions, until the foundation of our life looks ready, and we become as familiar as the person next door and call it growing up or maturing. We all fell in line because this safe life of foundation feels secure, feels stable, but it was never meant to consume us. It was never meant to be the all in all. And ultimately, just like those who were our examples, we buy the junk, we keep unrealistic obligations and expectations, and we end up believing a lie that this will satisfy you. I'm not satisfied. Are you? Hey, buddy. We have a visitor. Hi, buddy. This is Watson. Watson's gonna go under the table now. Lately, I've realized that this way of life has transformed my soul into something that I don't like. And it's not even that I don't like it. I don't like that I don't mind it. I don't like the years that I've wasted. And if I'm honest, I've allowed something or someone to mold me into being less like Christ and more like the world. If you're anything like me, you've forgotten how to be curious. You've forgotten how to be vulnerable, transparent. We've forgotten the confidence of a child, that our identity is found in our Creator, not the created. Instead of being an alien and a stranger to this world on a mission in this realm, I've set up shop as a permanent resident, expecting this was the reality I was meant for, loving the world and everything it has to offer, and not caring about the people in it. I've forgotten the unique design God etched onto my soul. I've been so damn busy being like everyone else that I've forgotten what it's like to be me. Have you ever really looked at a crack in your driveway? Most people see a failure of the foundation, something to be fixed so that things can look right again. I see something different. I see an upheaval, an emergence. I see a holy reclamation. What has been concealed and oppressed is finally making its way up. The wild and untamed ground is pushing back against the weight placed on it, and it's relentless until it breaks through. Lately, I see the same thing when I look in the mirror. I see a soul tired of being a copy. When you look in the mirror, maybe you want to see the image of God that He created you with instead of the image of this world that you've settled for. All of this started when I learned about the concept of rewilding. Rewilding is a process of returning an environment to its original uncultivated state, a restoration to its original intent. That is what I want. Not to return to my sinfulness or my unsaved life, but to be innocent again, to be a child again, to simply see those around me with love and simply believe the truth God has for me with clarity and boldness, obeying and trusting that He knows what's best for me. So, welcome to a space for upheaval, for holy reclamation, a place where you can be wrong in search of what is right. I want to know God. and settle for nothing less than. I'm done maintaining the pavement. I'm done polishing the concrete of a life I was never meant to live. I am getting back to the before. Back when nothing stopped my creativity. Back when no one lived rent-free in my head. Back when I imagined and dreamed. Back when I wasn't afraid of failing. Before the anxiety, before the regret, before the doubt, I want to get back to the sacred design God created in me before I paved over my heart in order to build a life that someone else wanted for me. And I don't just want to remember what it was like and reminisce only to forget again and stay the same. No, in order to be transformed, I have to unforget what I gave away in order to fit in. I have to unforget what it was like to be the real me before I traded it all in to be the right me. So, let's see what's breaking through today.